Hey all you cool cats and kittens. Today we're gonna play with some makeup. We're doing a cut crease using Soft Glam palette, As you can see from my palette, it is quite worn. It is one of my favorites. We're starting off with the original Sephora Pro Brush in number 27 with orange soda and burnt orange mixed together. It's a very fluffy brush. That's why I like to use it for the first transition shade, just to kind of really blow it out. I'm going up higher because we're doing more of a cut crease. Then I'm going in with the Sephora Pro Brush number 38 in Sienna. This is more of like a domed crease brush, so it's going to give me a little bit more precision. And I'm going to build this up until I'm really happy with the color, get it some depth. I don't really care if it's like on my lid. We're going to clean it up with some concealer later. And then we're going to go in with one of the new Sephora Pro brushes that we have here. This is brush number 26. We're going to go in with Cypress Umber. This is a very fluffy diffuse brush. I actually meant to use this with the other color, but I ended up forgetting, so now I'm using it here. So it took me a little longer to build up the depth, but it's fine because I kind of wanted it to be really blown out anyways. These brushes, guys, it doesn't even feel like anything's touching my eye. It is so soft, so amazing. And look at that, the blending is seamless. There is just literally barely any effort for me. And now we're gonna go in with another new Sephora brush. This one is the number 24. We're gonna go in with Noir, I'm not French, I don't know. We're just gonna kind of smoke out our lower outer corner. I like a smoky eye. I like it dark over there. I just feel like it flatters my eyes. I feel like it flatters most eyes. This brush, again, you can't even feel it. It is so soft, so beautiful, and just does all the blending for you. Alright, so now that I got the outer corner where I want it, I'm just going to kind of take a little bit of it, like there's nothing new on my brush, and I'm just going to diffuse it over just to help make it blend better. Black sometimes I feel like just looks weird just sitting in the outer corner, and then I just take a clean brush and I'm just going along the edges just to kind of make sure everything's super smooth. There's no harsh lines, everything's nice and clean. So here I'm going to go with Tint Idole Concealer, and super duper, this brush is probably like 12 years old. It's an old lip brush. That is my favorite thing to use to cut my crease. It's just so fine, but you can use, honestly, a super flat concealer brush. I also like to use the Sephora angled eyeliner brushes. Those work really well. I use them all the time in store, and it gives you a super clean, crisp line. And I just kind of keep going until I feel like it's smooth. Now, it's important to go above your crease so that way your lid colors don't go onto your crease. That's the only way you're going to keep that nice super sharp line all day long. And I just kind of blend it over to the lid and make it mesh in. And then I take my finger and I just pat it in and pick up any excess concealer. So now we're going to go in with the new Sephora brush in number 13, and I just realized, oh, I didn't show you the new brush. It's like a small packing brush. It's really cute. But we're going to go in with the shade Tempera, and we're going to basically put that where we cut the crease, kind of blank it out. We're going to go in with the glitter afterwards, so I want to kind of keep the lid kind of matte. And this is a nice bone shade to do that. And then I'm going to take that same brush but use this other side, and I'm going to go in with Sienna, and I'm just going to blend the outer corner in with that bone shade. I just feel like it looks a lot better once it's all faded out in a nice gradient effect. So now I'm just taking that brush number 24. There's no product on my brush. I'm just kind of blending and just making everything look super smooth. I do this a lot when I do my makeup, guys. I literally just keep going back and forth and just smoothing it out. Now I'm going in with Stila Wanderlust. I'm just swiping on the back of my hand and then going in with the Sephora angled eyeliner brush, which is number 22. And I am getting it super sharp and pointy, right over where we cut the crease, but then I'm going to blend it down. I want it to be the strongest in the cut crease, but I want it to kind of gently fade down. So I'm just kind of dragging it down slightly, a little at a time, because I don't want it to be super harsh. And once I'm happy with that, I just pick up a little bit of that shimmer and I just kind of bring it down on the lid. I don't bring it all the way down to the lash line. It's literally barely there on the middle of my lid. I just want it to like kind of gently fade off. So next we're gonna go in with some gel liner. I'm using the Tarte Clay Gel Liner in black, and I'm using another Sephora number 22 angled liner brush. I have a couple of these. I absolutely love how fine they were, so hopefully the new ones are just as fine. I may have to buy those with our next check. We'll see. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just gonna kind of line the eye, but at the end, I'm gonna like swoop it up a little bit into like an angle. You'll see what I mean when we get there. So I don't know if you can tell what I mean by it like goes up right at the outer corner, because here I'm going to go with a very tiny packing brush. This is an old one. I think it's from Stila or something. And I'm going to ignore, and I'm going to like smudge it up and really kind of create that like, it's almost going to be like kind of like a C or a V in the outer corner. It's going to give my eye a good lift and really make it look super almond and, I don't know, sultry, sexy, all that good stuff. And I'm just going to kind of keep going back and forth, smudging over that liner and bringing it upwards so it has like a soft fade to it. I don't want it to be too harsh or anything like that. I just want it to kind of give me that nice smoked out look with a little lift at the same time. So now I'm just taking that Sephora 38 brush. There is no product, like new product left on my brush. I'm just using that to go along the edges of the black. Remember I said it's domed, so it's a little bit more pinpoint and kind of keeps your blend where you want it. And then I'm going to go in with a flat liner brush. This is from Morphe, I'm not gonna lie. And we're just going to take Noir and we're just going to put it right in our lash line. We don't want it to be too thick or too harsh. Just really want to kind of add a little depth. I don't really like to wear a liner too often in my waterline because it just bleeds out anyways. Plus, it kind of makes your eyes look small anyways. Now I'm going in with Cypress Umber and I'm smudging it on the lower part of where the Noir is. And this is just an old smudger brush. I have some brushes still from when I first started working at Sephora, guys. I'm not even gonna lie to you. They lasted me all this time and they're in perfect condition. But I'm just going back and forth, smoking that out. Now I'm going in with Sienna, and this is a dome brush. I believe this is from a set from a few holidays ago. I can't remember, but it was from, it's not like 12 years old like some of the other brushes. And then I'm taking the new Sephora brush that I got that I used to apply the black, but I cleaned it off. And I'm just using the mixture of burnt orange and sienna to kind of blow out my lower eye, just to kind of make it smoky and blend everything out, make sure everything connects to where we kind of dragged out the colors. Then I'm taking tempera and a small packing brush and I'm just applying that to my inner corner and under my brows. Then I'm going with some roller lash, and the new packaging for the lashes are so cute. These are crease. They're not a new style, they just have new packaging. Then I'm going to just take Cookie for my inner corner and for my upper lip just to kind of highlight. And then guess what? You're done. You're gorgeous. Yay! Just for your house. Well, I miss you guys and I hope to see you guys soon. Please be safe. Love you.